The benefits of coffee. There are numerous benefits to coffee, and these seem to increase linearly with the number of cups drunk in a day. This may go against everything you have previously heard. We're always told how bad coffee is for us, and that we should stop drinking it altogether. Or, we should at least do a 30-day detox or something of the like. However, as you will see, there are many more benefits than drawbacks to drinking coffee, and in fact, coffee has been scientifically proven to be remarkably safe to drink in moderate amounts, up to 4 to 5 cups, depending on body weight. Mood. Coffee has been shown to improve mood and contentment, and this effect is increased when you consume coffee regularly. Performance. Coffee can improve performance in every regard, whether cognitive, physical, social, or other. Unlike the other benefits of coffee, this one is mainly attributed to the caffeine content, rather than the coffee itself. Caffeine has been shown to decrease perceived effort during a workout, and thus improve performance in the gym. This is the point where the performance effects peak. Caffeine is also the most widely used stimulant and neuroenhancer in the world. Fights cancer. The caffeosyl and caffeoyl molecules present in coffee have cancer-fighting properties. However, these are filtered out when using filter paper, so for best effect, drink French press or Turkish coffee. Furthermore, coffee is packed with antioxidants, which are molecules that bind to free radicals and reduce the risk of cancer. Reduces the risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's. Both caffeinated and decaffeinated coffee consumption has been correlated to a reduced risk of both Alzheimer's and Parkinson's diseases. It appears that there are compounds in coffee that prevent the buildup of both beta amyloid and tau, compounds that have been linked to the development of these diseases. Interestingly, it appears that dark roasts have more of these compounds, so for maximum effect, go for a dark roasted bean. Fat loss. One of my favorite coffee hacks is to drink a cup of black coffee, i.e. no calories, before a morning workout or movement session. This will lead to increased fatty acid mobilization during the workout, leading to an increase in fat loss. Caffeine can also increase the amount of fat burned during a workout, meaning that you will be burning more fat at the gym than if you hadn't had that cup of coffee beforehand. Longer life. Coffee has repeatedly been shown to increase life expectancy. Those who regularly drink coffee are less likely to die from any cause, from heart failure to stroke to suicide. This comes from a meta-analysis of over 200 studies investigating the link between coffee and longevity. Researchers explain, drinking coffee was consistently associated with a lower risk of death from all causes and from heart disease, with the largest reduction in relative risk of death at 3 cups a day, compared with non-coffee drinkers. While more will not hurt you, they also won't have any added benefit. Coffee also has numerous nutrients that lower insulin resistance. Drinking 1 cup per day was associated with lowered all-cause mortality of 12%, and drinking more than 2 cups per day was associated with lowered all-cause mortality of 18%, compared with non-coffee drinkers. Fix leaky brain. The blood-brain barrier, BBB, regulates what goes into your brain, and protects the brain against toxins and pathogens. However, due to our sleep-deprived, alcohol-ridden, high blood pressure society, it can become leaky. This is a problem, as substances that definitely should not be in your brain are getting in. It can lead to depression and anxiety, brain fog, and even things like Alzheimer's disease. But luckily, caffeine protects the integrity of the BBB and therefore contributes to the prevention of anxiety and depression, as well as Alzheimer's. Improve gut health. A recent study has suggested that drinking coffee can improve the health of your gut by increasing the diversity of gut bacteria. Your gut is so important for overall health, from mental health due to all the neurotransmitters that reside in your gut, to immunity and better sleep. So anything that improves your gut health is something you should incorporate into your life. The drawbacks of coffee. While there are obviously a lot of reasons why we should drink coffee, we should also consider instances when we shouldn't drink it. An important consideration is pregnant women. Caffeine has been shown to be not completely safe for this population, although new research is suggesting that up to 2 cups are safe when pregnant. Caffeine addiction/reliance. High doses of caffeine can flood the brain with excitatory neurotransmitters, creating neurotransmitter resistance or long-term receptor damage. Ben Greenfield, this can make you resistant to the effects of neurotransmitters, due to the constant flood of adrenaline and other energy hormones. This can lead to adrenal depletion and corresponding feelings of fatigue, and the need for more and more caffeine. Caffeine withdrawal. With regular coffee consumption, some people experience withdrawal symptoms when they don't have coffee. While slightly unpleasant, caffeine withdrawal isn't something to be overly concerned about, and symptoms should go away in a day or two. See below for how to mitigate this effect. Slow coffee metabolizers. Those who are slow coffee metabolizers can tolerate far less caffeine than those who metabolize caffeine more quickly. If you start getting jittery, you've reached your limit. Esophageal cancer. Very hot coffee, or any drink, has been linked to esophageal cancer. How to make coffee work for you? Take a break. You need to take regular breaks, ideally for 1 week every month. I just do the first week of every month, so that it's easy to remember. Taking a break has multiple benefits, the first and main one being the effect it has on the adenosine receptors in the brain. Caffeine mimics adenosine, the neurotransmitter in the brain that makes us feel tired. This also means that when we don't have caffeine, or when the caffeine runs its course, there are a lot of receptors for the fatigue-inducing adenosine to bind to, and we experience a huge crash in energy. L-theanine. The L-theanine and caffeine combination is a well-known brain-boosting snack. You get the benefits of caffeine without the jitters or anxiety that can sometimes come with it. Interestingly, green tea is high in L-theanine and also contains caffeine. It's nature's own brain-boosting snack. If you're not a big green tea drinker, you can buy L-theanine capsules. The usual recommended dose is 400 mg of L-theanine to 100 mg of caffeine. Find organic, mold-free coffee. Only 3% of the coffee in the world is organic, and a lot of coffee blends contain mold. As with any plant we eat, coffee beans are often sprayed with pesticides, and these can get into the resulting cup of coffee that we drink. Similarly, cheap beans can often contain mold. To mitigate these, look for organic certified coffee beans. Make sure you store your beans in an airtight container. A lot of the beneficial compounds found in coffee are filtered out when filter paper is used, such as in a Chemex or V60 brew, or in a drip coffee maker. Photo by Nathan Dumlau on Unsplash. We love coffee. The majority of adults drink it every day, and more studies are showing how good it is for our health. Coffee improves mood, improves physical and cognitive performance, fights cancer, reduces the risk of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's, increases fat loss, leads to a longer life, fixes leaky brain, improves gut health. The researcher of one study investigating coffee's effect on longevity sums it up quite well. If you like to drink coffee, drink up. If you're not a coffee drinker, then you need to consider if you should start.